Good morning, kindergartners. Today we're going to read a book called Sourpuss and Sweetie Pie. It's written by Norton and illustrated by Raschka. And it's about a little girl who sometimes acts like two different little girls, depending on how she's feeling. Sometimes she's in a really good mood and she's super happy and nice and says nice words. And then other times she's in a bad mood and she's not so nice. So let's read about Sourpuss and Sweetie Pie. Sourpuss and Sweetie Pie. Story by Norton Juster. Pictures by Raschka. Sometimes I'm Sourpuss. I don't want to be here. I want to go home and I'm not coming back ever. And sometimes I'm Sweetie Pie. Can I stay all day, Poppy? We can play checkers and you don't even have to let me win. When I come to Nana and Poppy's house, Poppy always looks out and says, "Who is it? Sourpuss or Sweetie Pie?" "Poppy, it's me! Let me in!" "I'm not sure," he says. Poppy doesn't like Sourpuss too much. Neither does Nana. I mean, they like her because she's me, but not so much. Do you know what I mean? "Poppy, it's me, Sweetie Pie, I promise." Then he lets me in. Most of the time, I really am Sweetie Pie. Look what I brought, Nana. I made it for you myself. Tell me the story of how you met Nana again, Poppy, especially the part about falling in the water with all your clothes on. That's my favorite part. Was Nana as pretty as Mommy? Oh, I missed a word. Was Nana as pretty as my Mommy? Good thing I looked at it again. But sometimes I can be a real sourpuss, like when I'm angry, or somebody hurts my feelings, or yells at me for no good reason, or I can't find any of my stuff that I really need, or I don't want to do what I'm supposed to do, especially right now. I'm not coming out. I'll stay here all day. I don't want you to see me or look at me. I'm invisible. You can leave my surprise on the table. I won't like it anyway. I don't know how it's going to be. It just happens. I need a hug, Nana. The biggest one you've got. It's my music and I can play it as loud as I want to. Even louder if I want. Don't you like music? Do all Nanas get wrinkles? They look nice on you, Nana. That's all right, Poppy. You can read your book and I'll read mine here with you. But try not to fall asleep again. I don't like orange juice with pieces in it. The scrambled eggs are runny. The toast is all burned. The napkin is on the wrong side and it's not my special plate. Ugh. When I get big and you get old, Poppy, I'm going to take care of you. You can do whatever you want as long as you clean up when you're done. I won't wear any of the things you put out for me, Nana. I want my yellow shirt with the beads and the long flowery skirt and my flip-flops and all my bracelets or I'm not going to school. I don't care if it's winter. You're my best friend, Nana. Except for Sarah and Rachel and Fluffy and Alphonse and Consuela. Oh, and Sally, my goldfish, and Mrs. Whitlock from school. Let's do a play, Poppy. I'll be Snow White, and you be the prince and the dwarfs and the wicked queen and everybody else. Nana can be the audience. You can make some popcorn too and introduce everything. No, 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 no. I won't do it. Never, 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 never. Who cares? I'm not listening. You can't make me. I will not cooperate. No! I don't like you anymore. Go away. Will you read me the story again, Poppy? You do the best voices, but don't make it so scary this time. When I have a bad dream, I'm glad you're right there in the next room, Nana, and you have a big bed for me to get in with you. But please don't snore. I don't want to drive anymore. I have to go to the bathroom again. I feel sick. It's so boring. I'm gonna throw up. Who wants to see where the pilgrims landed anyway? Why can't we stop for a Frosty? Let's go home now. Sometimes you can go from Sourpuss to Sweetie Pie so quick. Leave me alone. I don't want to smile. You'll never make me. Stop making faces, Poppy. I'm only smiling a little bit. I can't help it. What do you have behind your back? Can I have some? No, not for Sourpuss, for me. I don't know where she went. I'm Sweetie Pie, can't you tell? And when it's very late, I can be Sourpuss and Sweetie Pie at the same time. I'm a little tired, Poppy. Can I have my bath and go to bed? I don't have to go to bed until I want to, and I'm not dirty, so I'm not taking a bath. Oh, that feels good. Will you do my hair, Nana? You make it so nice. You pull it and you twist it and it hurts. Anyway, I don't like curly hair. I want long yellow hair. There's soap in my eyes and nobody likes me at school either. Will you sing Hush Little Baby, Nana? Well, maybe I'll listen a little. Pleasant dreams, girls. I wonder who'll be there in the morning. And for how long? So, kindergartners, do you ever feel like sometimes you are like Sourpuss and sometimes you're Sweetie Pie? We all feel like that sometimes. Sometimes we're just grumpy and a Sourpuss. The trick is to do two things. One is to figure out what makes you turn into a Sourpuss. That's the first thing. To recognize, that's when I get cranky. That's when I get upset. The second thing is to figure out how to help yourself turn from Sourpuss into Sweetie Pie. We learned a lot of strategies for taking care of ourselves and our feelings at school. Things like taking a break, getting exercise, going for a walk, reading a book. Some people like to be alone when they're upset. Some people really want company when they're upset. It's important to know for yourself what makes you feel good and what puts you in a bad mood. Because the more you know about yourself, the more control you will have. Because no one feels very good when they are in that sourpuss state. It's not a good feeling, especially afterwards when you really think about those things that you said or you did when you were in that sourpuss mood. And it can be really hard. So, especially as we're spending more time at home and with our families, sometimes we're a little more like sourpuss with our families. And sometimes with our friends and our teachers, we're more like sweetie pie. So think about, what is it about your friends and school that makes you feel a little bit more like sweetie pie? Or what makes you feel more like sweetie pie when you're at home? To try to make yourself feel better more of the time. Remember, it's okay to be a sourpuss. It's okay. We all do it. The trick is to figure out how to take care of yourself when you're a sourpuss so that you don't hurt anybody. So, kindergartners, what you might want to do is draw what you think your feelings look like when you are sourpuss and when you're a sweetie pie. You'll notice in this book that Raschka uses even different colors when he's drawing sourpuss and when he's drawing sweetie pie. This is definitely a book that you might want to listen to a few times and really look at those pictures, because there's a lot going on in here. So I hope everybody feels good and is in more of a sweetie pie kind of mood today. And if you're in a sourpuss kind of mood, that's okay. Take care of yourselves. I love you and I miss you. And thanks for listening.